AC was in my class back in 1999. There was over 80 students in the class. I remember exactly where he sat. He sat a little to the left of me in the front seat. And he stood out even then, not just because he was sitting in the front, but to remember him this long. I mean, you got to think about how many students I have, over 250 every semester, and he still stands out. And I remember the first test. You sure you want people to know this?
Yeah, it's fine.
He didn't do really well on the first test, and I always have extra credit. And so he did extra credit on the next one, and he did really well from then on, and he aced it down pat. And I remember he wrote on his final, and I don't know if you remember this either, but on the final you said, one of the questions I asked is, what's the most important thing you learned in this class? And he said, I'm sorry, it's not about sociology, but it's about grades. If you really want to do well in a class, you can make an A if you work at it. And so I thought, well, that's a good life lesson. But I didn't realize, the rest of the story. And then he took a marriage and family class with me. And he was so open. He was willing to tell his story so people could learn from it. He clearly respected his mother and appreciated everything that she did. All the women in the class were absolutely in love with AC. They wanted him cloned. How do you teach other guys to be this open and loving and caring and respecting the mom? And he was just outstanding, and we've kept in touch off and on through the years. And at the beginning of the semester, in fact, last semester, the academic year, that was the thing that gave me. For some reason this year, I guess because I had knee surgery and I wasn't feeling really well, I was very apprehensive about the semester starting, and I got a message from you that said that you were the vice principal of the school middle school that you went to. And I was like so proud and so happy. And I emailed you back. And then when I went to class, I mentioned you in every class. And what was so cool is this semester, he came to my race and ethnicity class to speak to our, on a panel of Hispanic, Latinos, Americans. And every one of them said the most inspirational story was AC, that he gave them the strength, that if he could go through what he did, they can go through what they need to. That, no matter what everything's against you, there's still hope if you work hard at it. He motivated them to work harder towards where they want to go, and it made such a difference. And then what was so neat was the day after we had the panel discussion, one of the students says, "That's the guy you were talking about last semester," because he was in my class with me, and she remembered you, And I don't know if I said AC or I said one of my students, but they knew it was you. So I'm so proud of you. And
I'm thankful to you. I'm thankful to her because she inspired me when I was here. So, and I'm grateful because no one ever makes it. No one ever makes it about themselves. Yeah, God places people in your life to help you out and inspire you and motivate you. And she was one of my professors. So even after, it's like she said, 1999, here we are, 2013, I still remember her. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
And please know that you are also the inspiration for others, because this is like passing it forward, because now if I inspired you, you're inspiring my students. So, and you're inspiring all of your students at your school and everyone that you're in touch with.
Thank you.
Love you.
Love you too.
You're awesome.
Love you.